Hey everyone, John Villarreal here, and we're going to talk about some more procs today. I went out there and got myself a 2.5 gigabyte Ethernet card here. This is a PCIe card. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my computer and I'm going to test it. Now you can see here as I open this up, we're doing a little unboxing here. Wow, pretty small. So you can see it's all right here. Very small. I'm going to try to get this close here. I don't know if it'll autofocus or not. I'm going to give this a shot. Yeah, you can see that right there. So very, very small. We'll put that in and check that out. I had a Cat 6 cable, Ethernet cable, but I went out and got some Cat 8 Ethernet cables. This is different manufacturers. I figured, hey, let's try them. Let's see which one we like better. This one here, they're both flat. Okay, so this is 25 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it. Now, right before I did this, I tested. I'll open this up here. Let me do it right now. I tested my Ethernet, and I think it was like low 900s down, mid 800s up. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go step by step. I'm going to use these. I may use the, this is a really good question, how I want to do this. I may test the Cat 8 Ethernet cables first, or I may test the 2.5 gigabit Ethernet card first, because I'm thinking that each one of these different elements is going to do something for me. Okay, here is the JDAL cable, and it looks like if I compare these two cables, it looks like this one's a little thinner than this one, a little smaller, so we'll just have to see which one I prefer. I'm going to install this, and I'm going to start testing it and see how it goes. Okay, hey everyone. This computer is maybe like like somewhere between 4 and 5 years old, like let's say closer to 5 years old. I don't know I can't remember exactly what motherboard this is. It's an Asus motherboard. It looks like I've got a PCI 1X slot there, some 1X slots there, and a 16X slot there. I think it's probably safest to put in the 16X slot, so let's just try that. Looks like it's slightly off there. This is the way it came out. So hopefully this is going to be okay. We're gonna try it. The main thing is to set it in there right, and then I can worry about the plate later. Yep, okay, so it's slotted right in there, no problems, okay. So it's right in there in the 16X slot. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this screw in there. This is a little bit off here, but hopefully it'll be fine. Now I'm gonna tighten it up. Not super tight, I guess I have to test it. Okay, that's it. It should be in there. It's all tight, so now we're gonna put it back down, power it up, see how it works, and we'll test it out. Just changing the card and using my existing like modem with the Wi-Fi I'm using Frontier service, that alone, changing nothing else, just putting the 2.5 gig Ethernet card in there in my PCIe slot, that seemed to get me about, it's hard to do the exact math on it. It depends if, download and upload is a little bit different. I'm gonna say that's somewhere between like 10%, looks like around a 10%, anywhere between a 7 to 15, 20-ish% difference. Let's call it 10 to 15% difference blended roughly. Again, this is all my opinion only, not alleged any facts, but it seems to be a very rough guesstimate of somewhere blended, somewhere between that 10 to 15%, that's great for, a simple add like that, not doing anything else. That's great. I'm happy with that. That's cool. Direct connection, I was able to get over 2 gigs, like 2.3 gigs down. Between these two, you can see where this one is sort of bulkier and thicker. This one's a little bit thinner and sleeker. Both of them are Cat 8. I think this is maybe slightly, I did multiple tests on both. This seems slightly faster. Pretty mild, very, very, very mild. So I don't know that I would say it's statistically significant, right, in my opinion, but just because it just seems sleeker and thinner, easier to kind of you know, put under the door and kind of maneuver and put where you want without tripping over, I'd probably keep this over this. So that's my review of these products. I hope that was helpful to you. Overall, very pleased with the 2.5 gigabyte Ethernet card. These also seem to be quality as well. I prefer this one over this one, but everything seems to work pretty well. So thanks so much. I'm John D. Villarreal. I'll see you next time.